Hello everybody, I will explain to you today quotients and remainders. So, let's get started. This topic is actually a topic which you have covered already in 3rd and 4th grade, but you were probably not aware of it in the form. The easiest example, 5 divided by 2 is normally 2.5. If you do not want to write it out as a decimal, but to just express the whole part and what's left over, then we're talking about quotients and remainders. So, the first 2 is called the divisor. Then the whole part, which is left over when we divide, is called the quotient. And whatever else is there is the remainder. In general, you write out in the form x divided by y is equal to quotient and remainder. If you have a question asking you to find the quotient or the remainder, the key to the solution is to rewrite it in this form. X is equal to y times q plus r, or the divisor times the quotient plus the remainder. Now, what I've seen a lot of students do, and you should not do it, this is then the most common mistake, is to write it like this. X divided by y is equal to q plus r, which then leads you to rewriting the case as q plus r times y. This is a no-go. If you write it in this form with the numerical example, it would look like this. 5 divided by 2 is equal to 2 plus 1, and then 5 is equal to 2 plus 1 times 2. Obviously, you see that this is wrong. Okay? So let's now also go over an example of how to use this property. By the way, questions about quotients and remainders are part of number properties, and these can come up on the SAT exam, on the GMAT as well as on the GRE exam, on all 3 exams. So, the question. If the remainder is 7 when positive integer n is divided by 18, what is the remainder when n is divided by 6? So, in this case, we have a number, which they tell you n, just a variable, and you divide this number by 18, the remainder is 7. So, when you solve such questions, you first read through, and as you read through, you write out it out in mathematical language or in an equation. So, we have n is divided by 18 is equal to some quotient, we call it q, this is then the standard notation, and the remainder is 7. And you're asked what the remainder will be when you divide the same number n by 6. So, when you divide n by 6, you get some other quotient. We can call this the first one q1 and the second one q2 to differentiate. And the remainder 2. And this is the one that you were asked to find. Okay, so using the rules that we just discussed, let's rewrite this. N is equal to q1 times 18 plus 7. And we can take this number and just divide by 6 right away here. So division by 6 divided by 6. 18q1 divided by 6 is 3q1. 7 divided by 6 is 1, because 6 did once in 7. And then from here, the remainder will be 1. And this is your new quotient. This is q2. This is your remainder 2. So from here we can say r2 is equal to 1. And this is the number that we're looking for. I hope that this was helpful. See you in the next video.